Merry Christmas. I see Austin's here. Austin says hi, Yogi. Austin drops a link. Awesome. Hey, Michael. Milka liked her spoon very much. She got the big one, by the way. I kept the short one for myself. Hey, Songhill. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you again. How was everyone's Christmas? Let me see the link that Austin dropped. Just going to bring it up real quick. I'll watch it after the live stream. This is for Austin's channel. Austin's at 823. He's getting closer and closer to 1,000. I hope your watch hours are closing as well. Your watch hours are going up as well. Extreme Fitness Junkies here. Hey, Yogi, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. How are you, my friend? Hashtag thankful. Awesome. The best kind of being thankful is when you can think of absolutely not one thing to be thankful of. You're just thankful. Thankful to be alive, thankful for the breath that you're taking, grateful that your heart is beating, that you live in a world that is fully supportive of your existence. Let's see. Fitness Junkie says they did a bunch of live streaming, Italian cooking. Awesome. I'm going to bring your channel up as well. Hey, Michael and Austin, are you guys sub to Extreme Fitness Junkies? Let me bring up your channel really quick here. It's coming up slow for some reason. There it is. We had an Italian custom fish fry. You know, our friend Miss Blipper is living in Rome. I'm sure she would be love to see this. Christmas Day food prep. I want to watch your video dealing with difficult people. I know you have some deep insights on that. Still around 160. All right. We're going to make that move. I'm putting that into the big book of 2025 intention. We're going to get Extreme Fitness Junkie. Well, here's the thing. I'm not on the map. I'm just a small little channel. However, I know people who are on the map. So we're just going to keep working with those people. We're just going to keep asking for help. Let's see. Ivan says, I love DJ Marshmallow. I don't know who that is. Cypher says, greetings again, Eric. Still another hour of Archaic 2.2K in the chat. Well, but they can do without me for the rest of the night. I will catch the last hour later. But I appreciate you being here, Sniper. Michael, she loved the spoon. As mentioned, she got the tall one. I kept the short one. Or I should say the long one. She got the long one. I kept the short one. She loved it. It was a nice personalized gift, knowing that it was someone who was a friend that hand carved it, varnished it, put their signature on it, and made it with a lot of care. Fitness Junkie says, thank you so much. Absolutely. Sippy says, greetings to Michael and Extreme Fitness Junkie. Michael says, nice, I'm glad. So I have my own little goal in this chat. 2025, I'm going to get Michael Burkeen to do some yoga. That's my goal. I'm not talking about any big major routine, lots of difficult stretches. I'm talking about an easy, gentle practice that makes you feel good. We can think of it as a full body prayer. Let's see. I didn't see Harry come in. Harry, that's your first warning. Troll better or you're out. I love that. Troll better. That's all we ask. You know what? We've never asked anyone We've never asked anyone not to troll. Just troll better. Be clever. Be smart. Be funny. Be creative. You know what? You can even troll in a loving way. Not every troll needs to be mean spirited. Not anyone ever needs to be mean spirited. Because you know what? You're only doing damage to yourself. I can guarantee you there's not a single thing that you can say that's going to affect me. I can promise you that. Unless you make a ball joke, man. I've never heard a ball joke before. So please don't pick on that. That's my one sensitive spot. Michael Zaffin says, I do the breathing stuff. That's about it. That's actually pretty good. You know, the entirety of yoga is simply is a path to meditation. Yoga means union. It's been confused with the physicality of it. Play to Play says, hi again. Hello, my friend. Welcome back. Have a good night. You too. Appreciate you stopping in. I didn't see anyone named Harry come in. Maybe he'll come back. Fitness Junkie says, Yogi, I love your attitude. I need to let the small stuff go. Here's the secret. It's all small stuff. All of it. In the grand scheme of things, it's all small stuff. Especially YouTube, the internet. Ronan Boy has returned. I knew you returned because I heard the trumpets from far away. I knew the arrival of Ronan Boy was imminent. I've had your playlist up and running, Ronan Boy. If you look, 359. It's from 7 months ago. He's just showing off. So I've had you up all day. As a matter of fact, this is 64, video 64. Of course, not all of them are super long videos, but it's been up playing all day. So it's added up. As well as I watched your live stream and I played your live stream. I replayed your live stream. Hey, Easy. And Skits, my friend, how are you? Hi, everyone, and much love to you all. Hope you had a great day. I did, Skits. Thank you for the Christmas message, my friend. What's up, Easy? Easy, how was your Christmas? Hey, Easy. One of the things that I noticed through my study, my relationship, my living, A Course in Miracles, is as my relationship with Jesus changed and shifted, became something other than what it was when I went to Catholic school. My experience of Christmas has shifted as well, become more personal and meaningful. Michael says, sorry, I missed the first two chats today. Eric, been busy, worn out today. Yeah, I can completely understand, especially on Christmas. One everybody says, do you hear it now? The trumpets. Hey, Joshua. Joshua says, hello, everyone here again. Hey, Joshua, are you subscribed to our friend Extreme Fitness Junkies? Hey, and Fitness Junkies, are you subscribed to our friend, the amazing, energetic, and highly educated Joshua? Fitness Junkie says, go, Runner Boy, go. Runner Boy's gotten some big lifts in lately. Runner Boy says, Yogi, what are your watch hours at now? Probably like 10K. That's a good question. That would be under analytics, right? I think I average about 1 to 1.5K every 28 days. Where would I find my overall watch hours? All right, I don't want to fall behind. Runner Boy says, I'll do a loop tonight. Fitness Junkie says, hi to the amazing. Stephen says, Extreme Fitness Junkies, the classic film Nikita. I never did mind the little things. Got her to stay alive. They made a decent TV show about that too. So, how was it, guys? How was your Christmas? Fitness Junkie says, "Squirrel, I would check it out." We actually don't realize that it's all small stuff. It's all little stuff. But you know what? I started. Well, I gave a talk on my members channel about judgment. It all stems down to judgment. Every single bit of suffering that goes on in our life is caused by judgment. This rather than that rather than this. We could actually, another word for our judgment would be demands, how we go through life. Hoping and wishing that the world would cater to our demands, and it never does, and we're always disappointed. The author Ken Keyes summed up Buddhism in a very simple and succinct way, that if we elevated our demands into preferences, we would ease a large amount of our suffering. Think how easier it is to say, I would prefer traffic to move faster, instead of sitting in our car demanding that it does and being upset and angry that it doesn't. Simple little reframing of language in our own mind. Hey, Runner Boy, where are your watch hours right now? Fitness, let's see. 10 likes already. Nice. Hey, Cat and Jack. Cat says, so Yogi, sitting in line for a tubing slide. Nice. That sounds like fun. How's the weather? Song who says hi to Cat and Jack. Sniper says the zone which the builders rejected, Eric. What do you mean, Sniper? The zone which the builders rejected. Maybe mull that over. Easy says, that's awesome, Eric. Christmas feels more special to me as well. When we think of it as the rebirth of Christ, the birth of Christ within us all, it just changes the whole nature of Christmas. Yes, we are celebrating the physical birth of Jesus, but also, and maybe most importantly, we are celebrating the birth of Christ within us at every single moment. Every day is Christmas. Every day, Christ consciousness, absolute love is being Buddha consciousness being born within us. So like 13K. I'll check. I'll have to look around and see if I can find it. Just More Racing says I'm donating 15K to whom? Semper says, and whoever shall fall on the stone shall be broken, but on whom soever it shall fall, it will grind him to powder. What is this source, Sniper? I'm missing it. Michael says just sub Cat and Jack. Nice. All right. Runner Boy is at 2130 with 5 days held. So that probably puts you at 22. You can get 800 easily in this 28-day cycle coming up. We can do this through January, Runner Boy. Easily. Keep doing the loops. Do as many live streams as you possibly can. And ask everyone, hey guys, please watch my playlist. Ask everyone. Even your greatest enemy. Let's see. Hunter says, you're boring me? Yeah, I have that habit. It happens. Imagine in real life. Runner Boy says, you won't be Miss Huntress? Fitness Junkie says, Christmas is good. Thankful for family. I've been using the notion of radical acceptance. I love radical acceptance. Accepting the things that you're not of our control in order to prevent our mood from getting out of control. And you know what? Even if it does get out of control, radical acceptance, accept that as well. I'm glad that you said that. Hold on. I just happen to have a book called Radical Acceptance, Tara Brach. Tara Brach she's a Buddhist meditation teacher, and she has a center not too far from me. Mocha and I used to go every couple of months. We'd go down and attend a service. We did a silent Vipassana meditation retreat where we would alternate sitting meditation with walking meditation. Very nice experience. It's a wonderful book. Embracing Your Life with the Heart of a Buddha. Highly, highly recommend it. And Fitness Junkies, I highly recommend that practice. If it's radical acceptance, what can you leave out? Is there anything too radical for radical? That means you are accepting everything. And here's the wonderful news. Everything is already accepted exactly as it is right now. Everything. By virtue of its appearance, it's accepted. It can't be any other way. Yep, Michael says you can always scroll past. This is true. It is what it is. Ride the wave. Absolutely. Surf. Learn to surf the waves of life. I'm not going to read Runner Voice comment. Stepper says, bye, Huntress. Down. Thanks for your watch time. Absolutely. Hey, Miss Flipper. I had just talked about you earlier. Skid says, I'm more stoned than stoned RB. One boy says, I'm so hard the stone would break when I fall on it. Stepper says, from the word of Jesus in the Gospel of Luke. Gotcha. Thank you. Skid says, what stone we're talking about? Sniper says, Runner Boy, the stone isn't material. Fitness Junkie says, amazing. Man, it's such a big weight off your shoulder when we come to that realization of this a little synchronistic moment, Junkie, that you just mentioned that, and I just recently pulled that book down, had it by my side. Let's see, our friend Leo came in. Got 100 joules. Thank you so much for those joules. Fitness Junkie says he's going to check out the book. Awesome. Meditation helps. Breath work helps. Yoga helps. Michael says, you're welcome if you like learning actual facts about anything. Weird, I'm your guy. This is true. This is absolutely true. I watched a few of your videos today, Michael. Hey, Murray. Leo says, much love, Yogi. Much love to you, Leo. Thank you. Have you gotten your reps in today? Sampa says, but no, Huntress had to say she was bored, a cry for help. Absolutely. Here's an amazing thing along the lines of radical acceptance. What if you could learn to accept that you were bored? Why do we always have to have something to do? We always have to be stimulated. We always have to be entertained. We always have to have the TV on or something going on. We can't just sit and recognize that we're bored. It's okay to be bored. Bored is a judgment. All of it is a judgment. If we just practice letting go, judgment by judgment by judgment, even the judgment that we can't let go of a judgment, it's a practice. Leo says, getting ready now. Doing 500 one pumps unbroken with Jace tomorrow. Nice. Maybe even more. Probably more. Probably more. I will train later today for tomorrow. Gotcha. 105 pumps. Jason's been putting in some monster sessions with people. Michael says, please overlook the typos. Oh, absolutely. I had to use my phone today instead of my tablet, which is why I do all my modding from. Gotcha. Thank you so much, Leo. Hey, Leo, thank you for an entire year, coming up on a year, of inspiration and motivation. Skid says, wow, that was powerful. Why can't we accept that we are born? What a statement, brother. Yeah, it's, we always have this thought that we need to be making something of something. That's why if we get caught up in that, the perpetual wheel of self improvement, which is absolutely fine for self improvement. It's always good to um, be well adjusted. It's always good to be at peace. It's always good to um, achieve something. But when it becomes a perpetual never enough, never enough, never enough, we're causing ourselves suffering. And suffering is indeed optional. Every major theology, every major thought system shows us that suffering is optional. Grief isn't optional. Sorrow isn't optional. Sadness isn't optional. Pain isn't optional. But suffering is. Suffering is not radical acceptance. Suffering is the opposite. Runner Boy says, fun fact, the man from One Man, One Jar died fighting in Ukraine, not from the jar incident. I've never heard that. Marie says, skibidi. Skibidi. I need to keep practicing that. Speaking of practicing, Stepper says, and whosoever shall fall on this stone shall be broken. That's his spiritual path, broken, freed from the material world, but on whomsoever it shall fall, it will grind him to powder, tying you to matter. I like that perspective, Sniper. Theo says, we're here for work, support, and respect. Looking forward to getting more reps down this coming year. Man, I can only imagine what you're going to accomplish this coming year. Going to be inventing challenges because there's no more challenges. I will predict that Leo is going to be the only one that I know who climbed the top of the Pelican Bay and worked his way back down, or went down and went back up. It says, is laughing. Do not Google that, Eric. I won't. I've learned my lesson. I learned my lesson from the Great Hawk 2 incident where Skits and Stuart were part of. We got a heart from Marie. Thank you, Marie. The Oversoul is forever forgiving. Hey, Sniper, do you tie the Oversoul in with the Holy Spirit? Or is it a separate for you? But I agree. Ever forgiving. Nope. Runner Boy, not going to happen. Runner Boy says, well, Yogi, looks like you need to go find the jar video. Nope. I got a warning from Skits. That's all I need. Skits has my back. Miss Flipper says, thanks, Eversoul. Absolutely. I'm going to join you in that. Thanks. Hey, Bodyweight Beast Fitness, my friend. How are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. The dance king of the burpee community. No one does it better. Your dancing is so funny, but it's also so smooth. It's an amazing blend of really good dancing that you make funny. It's an amazing talent. My cat is fussing with me. Leo says, my goal is the Pelican Bay one for sure. That's a big one. I don't know again that anyone has done that. Maybe if anyone's done it, it's been the Iron Wolf. Hey, go check out Lee Hazard. Lee Hazard's strong in condition. He's another Scottish brother, one of the OG of the burpee community. He's mainly doing barbell stuff now, but he still does some burpees. He did 2 or 3 years ago on New Year's. It was either 10K or 100K burpees. I'm gonna have to look that up. Man, he was beat up from that 100K burpee. Fitness Junkie says, I discovered this app called Jump. I'm going for 100,000 by year's end. Nice. So it's literally just jumping. Let's see. Leo says, Zhang Yogi read my mind. Hey, when it comes to burpees, it's not hard to read your mind, Leo, because it's more. Here's what goes on in Leo's mind. When can I do more? How can I do more? More of what? More of Navy SEALs, more of one pumps, more of 6 counts, more of nasal breathing. Bodyweight says, thanks, absolutely. Guys, have you watched his dance shorts? Go visit Bodyweight Beats Fitness and watch specifically his shorts. Michael says, Submarine. Marie says, thanks to Michael. Sniper says, it's everywhere, in charge of what we can't see but feel and fester. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, Merry Christmas, my friend. Leo says, I'll give it a go this coming January. Hey, at this point, too, once you're done that, Leo, I think for you, you're going to have to, man, you're going to have to get creative because you've done it all. There ain't nothing on anyone's list. So I think it might be like combination stuff. Hey, Anne's Crap Chat is here. Happy Merry Christmas. Michael says, you're welcome to Marie. Sepa says, greetings to Jamie Brown. And it says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. How are you? How are you feeling? Michael says, I don't do yoga stretches or anything, but I have been doing squats. I'm up to 70 squats. Nice. I sit. Just getting started on them. But you do some extreme hiking too. Do you ever think about adding in planks? Because that will definitely help your hiking. Leo says Pelican Bay, 30-1, then 1 plus 30. And you got to add 65 extra reps to each. Drunk shot caller with the point. 500 5 pumps with Chris Cable this coming month. Nice. That's a big month. That is a big month. Probably the worst of it is going to be the hangover after the drunk shot caller. Sepper says, I see Leo like the conversations of temperatures. Think of a number, double it, and add 30. Think of a number, double it, and add 30. I'm going to let Leo do that. Jamie says, Merry Christmas to Squirrel Sniper. Michael says, that's been my exercise since I haven't been able to hike due to hunting season. That should be coming to an end, right? Next week or so? And says, better. Thank you. Awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that. I had some kind of cough, chest infection for a number of weeks, finally feeling better. Fitness Junkie says, we're doing a plank challenge. Yep, I'll join in. I'll start doing planks. I haven't done them in a little while, but I'll start doing them when you get that challenge in January. So let me mention again, guys. So you subscribe to Extreme Fitness Junkies? Austin's back. Welcome back, Austin. Michael says that he planks as well. 2 minutes. Nice. Hey, Michael, you might want to join in Extreme Fitness's plank challenge coming up. Hey, you are at 164, Fitness Junkie. We're going to keep pushing. Leo says, laughing, that'll be a hangover of pure success. Yeah, it will. It will. Hey, you know what? If you're going to have a hangover, you may as well do, a buttload of burpees at the same time. Fitness Junkie says, would you all do shorts or live streams? 2 minutes. Suggestion, please. I'm thinking shorts. I think shorts might be easier to view, but I could be wrong. And it says Merry Christmas, Austin. So if you're going to do a plank challenge and you were going to submit it, guys, would you rather submit it as a short or on a live stream? I think shorts would flow better. Just my thoughts. Boy says I'm already a plank. I've always thought so, Runner Boy. I've always thought. The first word that comes to mind is, plank-like. Michael says, should be, but I can't go to the lake area until February. Runner Boy said that's a challenge. I'll join. Awesome. Good says I'm going to start planking. We can all be a bunch of plankers together. I'm going to join you with that. So it might Fitness Junkies, it's going to be January, right? It's going to start January 1st. What would you guys rather do? Would you rather send him a short of your planking or do it on a live stream and send to him? Let's see. Bodyweight Beast says, Extreme, if you only plan on 2 minutes, I would make a video and then make a short from the video. Saying go check out the video. Gotcha. Fitness Junkie says, thanks. I was thinking of that. Hey, Bodyweight Beast, are you subscribed to Fitness Junkies? Skid says, just subbed. Awesome. Corner Boy says, speed up short or just plank faster. Hey, that's a really good idea. Bodyweight Beast says, nobody will watch a 2-minute short. No attention span. It will bomb in the algorithms. Do 10 to 20 seconds and say, check out the video. Smart. Very smart. Yeah, I wondered, YouTube just introduced the 3-minute short, and I wondered if that was going to be worth it or not. Fitness Junkie says, Skits, thank you. Hey, guys, please return the favor as well. Skits is an incredibly talented musician. And I think that you 166 Fitness Junkies. I think that you will love his music. Just give me 1 second. Taking my herbal sleep supplement. Skits is happening or just plank faster. Wonderboy says, body weight, you can speed up the video 10 times speed. I did that for my 3-minute dead hang. Man, that is a long dead hang. So 166 for Fitness Junkies. You guys are awesome. Much appreciated. That's how we grow our channels, guys. We just keep helping each other out. Skid says, hi, Austin. Merry Christmas, brother. Bodyweight says, yes, I'm subscribed to Extreme. Thank you, Bodyweight. Austin says, Runner Boy is running from Jace when he is screaming. Hey, Riley. Riley says, sorry I'm late. That's okay. Fitness Junkie says, Bodyweight, I think the iPhone, or Fitness Junkie says, I think the iPhone has a feature to speed up videos. Bodyweight says, Runner Boy, not a bad idea. And run a timer in the video. That sounds like a video to make, Austin. Runner Boy running from Jace. Sampa says, Riley, better late than lost. Greetings. Absolutely. And Bodyweight says, hey, our friend Bumblebee T is coming in. Eric, you were right, by the way. It's looking like 500 subs by the new year. Let me bring your channel up real quick. Hey, T.
Hi. Just came on to wish everybody a happy, a Merry Christmas. And I hope you were able to enjoy it as much as possible within your circumstances, to everyone.
Thank you so much. Just a beautiful message.
I've been quite exhausted. I suffer chronic fatigue syndrome, but I missed a few lives this morning. I couldn't find them. I think you were live. And then I went back to sleep after lunch, and I woke about 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. So I haven't had much of a Christmas day, but I'm celebrating the next few days. And I realise that I've pushed my body too far, but I've listened to my body.
Right.
But I achieved my goal. I stayed out of hospital for Christmas.
But not only that, I was going to mention, you've had a big Christmas season. You know, you celebrated, you enjoyed it. And again, like you just said, you stayed out of the hospital. That's huge.
And I don't think you can see a photo, can you? I was just going to show you that I've decorated behind me. But
you did show me most of it the other day when we chatted.
Yeah, there's more up.
Awesome.
No, I don't know how to spin the camera. Okay.
All right, that's okay.
There is a turn button, but it's not working. So, yeah. And the thing is that I've enjoyed it. It isn't a full-on Christmas. It isn't what I really wanted, but I still made it a Christmas. I've decorated the hotel room. I've got a Christmas hamper from my brother, who up until July, when I was in the hospital, I'd had no contact with him for 22 years because of an event that happened. And we actually go to a video. I believe we actually go to a video call in the new year, and that was
awesome.
The goal. But to do it with a third party present. But I don't need that third party present, because there's no malice, no anger, no bitterness about what happened between us. It's happened. We've both changed, like in the 30 years, and you know, I believe that we're better people now.
Right. You know what? I would hazard a guess and say that letting that go.
It's huge. It was something I could have got the police involved with. Right. But it's humongous, and for many years I wouldn't actually accept that he was a brother, and family saw this. And you know, I also want to say that for those of you that are suffering mental health, yeah, Christmas is a damn hard time of year. But let me share something with you. I am at a Christmas for about 10 years. The reason being is mental health and bereavement. Then the last 2 years, I've ended up collapsing before Christmas and ending up in hospital, which I find extremely difficult and I find quite negative to be in hospital. And I'm grateful of Yogi and the community that helped me get through my 79 day stay that I had in July through to September. And you helped me so much, Yogi, and you know the extra input that you were giving me. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It
You're
really
welcome,
means
my friend.
something.
And we're not done yet. We're going to do some.
I know we're not done yet. And I surprised you the other day, didn't I?
You did, very much so.
Don't share.
Yep, you got it.
But I'm definitely, even though I've got my health problems, even though that stress gets too much and then I go down spiraling hill with my physical health because I shouldn't be under stress, I still have bounced back to where I was. And last week I had extreme stress that my GP was actually very concerned about me. And I basically had a line to the GP should my blood pressure climb much more. But when I got a hotel booking, because I'm homeless, wheelchair, and in a hotel room, budget hotel room with no cooking facilities except a kettle. So there's been no Christmas dinner or anything, but it's still been a Christmas to me. And the one thing that has really moved me was getting a gift from my brother.
Right. You mentioned
he bought me a little Christmas tree with baubles that I could put on it in decorations. He bought me a hamper with Christmas things in it. And he bought me a chocolate stocking. And we used to get chocolate stockings when we were a kid.
Nice. That's a nice gift. Skit says, proud of you, T. Much love, my friend.
And Skits, well done with your music.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well done. And to all the Burpee community, well done. Big up to you. And just thank you for everything you've done, Yogi.
You're welcome.
And yeah, we're not finished, and there's still places for me to go and move forward and thrive.
Yep. You know what I would like to see in January?
Yeah.
Is a live stream, you, me, but basically you and Mocha playing some music together.
What was Mocha's reaction to the drum?
She loved it. She obviously wasn't expecting it. And
did you say that I'd advised a bigger drum?
I did not.
With all the notes on. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was hoping to play some Christmas music on my drum, learn it and play it, record it and give some to Yogi. Sadly, my health has prevented me. I've been too busy. I've had to do too much in a matter of 4 days. And I've had to spend most of the day in bed. But I've still had a Christmas, and that was most important to me. I have a Christmas and I stay healthy and out of hospital. Yep. You may get some Christmas music over the next few nights. I do not know. Like the next few days at this time of day, if you're in another country. I do not know. I will see what's possible.
Sure. Just keep taking care of yourself, and if it happens, it happens. Sniper says you're a gem, T.
Thank you, Squirrel. And Squirrel, we need to talk about chakras and all that sort of things that you're into. I've touched on it a bit myself, but I need to learn more. And I'm looking forward to learning from you, Yogi, more stuff. And can you don't make New Year's resolutions, do you, like me?
Not really. No.
Okay. Can I set you a goal?
Sure.
In the next 6 months.
Yep.
That you finish your Yoga Nidra course. And I'll do anything I can to help you.
I will.
Because I want to explain to the community, there's something called Yoga Nidra, and I call it lazy yoga, because you lay in a bed, you don't move, and you just focus on parts of your body. And you do this before bed. Yogi's got a whole playlist of it. And there's actually something called non-deep sleep reset, correct?
Yep.
And somebody with chronic fatigue syndrome like me, it's a neurological problem. And I ended up going massively downhill in hospital after overexerting myself. And I could only move my hands. I couldn't sit up. I'd lost muscle tone and everything. Yogi saw this. I took a video. The carer gave me my phone. I took a quick video. I listened to Yoga Nidra non-deep sleep reset, NSDR. And an hour and a half, I could sit up, I could move, I could speak, I could do most things. And it shocked you, didn't it, how quick it was?
It did. All I have to do is finish taking the final exam. I've got the work in. So I will do that. I will do that in the month of January.
Do you have to revise or anything for that exam?
Nope.
Is it just use your knowledge and sit in an exam, or do you have to demo it, or what?
It's actually a written exam. I just gotta show that I have the knowledge. Extreme Fitness Junkie once says, "Have you ever tried dark room meditation?"
I have tried meditation, and I usually do meditation when the lights are down because I get noise sensitive and light sensitive when my illness is bad. But I'm not, other than doing it in a dark room, but because of my PTSD, I need to have a night light on or something that if ever I wake up, and the same at night, if ever I wake up and I am in a flashback from the many traumas that I've been through, that I'm able to know where I am and that I'm safe. Like I'm safe on a bed. And I actually can detach from reality, not even realize that the wheelchair by the side of the bed is actually mine, because I've only been in a wheelchair for years, but I actually regress. So much so in hospital, about 2 years ago, I convinced the nurse when I was 50, I was actually 21, that he had to go and check medical record. I was so convincing. And he said, when you were like that, did you feel 21? Did you believe you were 21? I was like, I was living in the place that I was at 21. And post-traumatic stress disorder can affect anyone, absolutely anyone. Same with mental health. Never think it will never happen to me. Because you don't know what's around the corner. And my way I lead my life is one day at a time. Yes, I have a timetable, like a schedule, a diary. And it's like, on a Tuesday, I have my therapy appointment. On a Monday, I go shopping. On this day, I do that. I go to a craft group in the town. But don't ever think, oh, that's mumbo jumbo. It won't ever happen to me. I'm hard.
Fitness Junkie says, "Thank you for sharing." And Bodyweight Beast Fitness says, "Gateway experience. I tried using it, but never did anything for me. It's nice to go to sleep too, though."
So Gateway, you use Gateway Bodyweight. Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
Okay. Bodyweight, if you can drop me a message on my channel on one of my drums, if you can drop me a message about the dark room meditation, I will give it a go. I have yet to try the correct me if I say this wrong, Qigong, the sit-down routine that not only Yogi has done, but the amazing Buddha of Namaste, sorry,
that's
done. Okay. I forget things, and but just like Sniper said, when I regress, it's about getting the clarity and knowing where I am and that I'm safe, and then trying to get myself back to reality, because I'm living 10 years back or however far I've gone back. and it can get scary.
I bet.
But you know what? All of us together, we can support one another. Yeah, be kind, be supportive. Yeah, and help one another.
Absolutely.
This world is not always a nice place. A lot of things going on. And sometimes some people just need a chat. Some people need a bit of support. Some people need to know that they're not alone.
Sampa says, I too have that tea with a 40-year-old memory.
Yeah. I just had, what does that say, Skits? What Skits say?
Skits says, I just had a Black Ops ad in the middle of your stream, Eric. Laughing, maybe you should be a gamer.
Anyway,
and T says, Skits says, thanks for that tea.
And Yogi has seen my anxiety, my panic and everything when I was in hospital. And I just want to say that Yogi says a lot about this breathing. Now, I ended up, when I collapsed, I couldn't sit up, I couldn't do anything, I couldn't even speak, in a corridor of an ER department, an A&E, for about 15 hours. Do you know what got me through that? A breathing technique that Yogi had taught me literally like a couple of weeks before. And I think it was breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 8.
Yep.
And I did that. I didn't get any sleep, but I'm, you know, I was actually shocked how well I survived being in a busy corridor with, you know, I have autism, anxiety, social awkwardness, and yeah. Breathing did work, Miss Blipper. Yeah.
Breathing, Brava, excellent.
Oh, Brava. Yeah. Anyway, yes, Squirrel. And our maker gave us the skill to breathe. You know, like, why not use the skills that, as a human being, that we were given when we were made? Why not use the natural skills to help in those difficult times?
Yep.
Skits, yeah, we are all who we are. We are all individual. We're all unique. But that doesn't mean that we should be alone and struggling.
You know,
and if anybody wants to learn meditation, yoga nidra, or breathing techniques, yeah, message Yogi. All right, he's helped me so much. I've known Yogi since I think March, and he helped me through some really dark times. Yeah, he has a life of his own. He has his schedule and his practice.
You still there?
Oh. Yeah. So, you know, Yogi has his own schedule, but if you say, hey, mate, I'm having a bit of a hard time, can you help me with, you know, like learning to relax, learning to breathe, learning to meditate? And if you can keep up what you've been taught, it does make a difference. I don't do it every day. I do it when I remember. And even today, I've had a discussion with Yogi. Can we have some time? Yeah, no worries. We'll do it, you know, when we plan. So anyway, much love and peace to all, and focus on the blessings, the little wins, the little gains, because eventually they make a huge gain. With my brother, I had an email. Yeah, we're still in email contact. He's asking now about me, how he can support me. Skits, yeah, it'd be amazing if he opened up a yoga retreat or meditation retreat, but where's he go put us all? He's already in the basement.
This is true.
Right.
Just a yogi breathing with his friends in his basement.
Just a yogi with the kimchi. partying in the basement, maybe.
There you go. I like that one.
Chilling and partying in the basement.
There we go. We nailed it.
So, and so I've set you that goal to do yoga nidra, and everybody in the chat can hear this. And should we say June the 1st? That's just over 6 months.
Let's say the end of February. I can get it done by February.
That'd be amazing, Yogi.
I'm finishing up my tapping, EFT and TFT. I'm finishing that up. That should be in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'm doing another course on Ho'oponopono, shamanic healing, as well as doing more. I'm always adding into my breathing knowledge. I'm always doing continuing education classes.
Question for you. Have you got a CV of all these skills that you've learnt?
No.
Why not?
No one's ever asked me that before. I never thought of it.
Well, listen, make one. Make one. I'm level 2 in this. I'm level 1 in this.
Right.
And the dates on it, and see your progression.
That's true. Now on my Facebook page, I do have that I'm a certified meditation instructor through the Chopra Institute, and that I'm a certified yoga breath body coach. But I need to update it that I am a 200-hour certified.
You're broken. Say again the last few words. You need to update it.
I need to update it that I am a 200-hour certified yoga instructor, as well as I've added to my breath work, my yoga breath work pranayama. So I got two or three certifications in yogic breath work.
Yeah. So is there any more courses that you can do with that breath work? You say 2 out of 3. I guess that you can do a third, yeah?
Yeah, actually there's quite a few when I can afford it that I want to do. In outside of yoga, and the Byoku breathing, I believe it's called, which is extreme.
I thought it was called. Is that the one that I've been told that I should be doing, that I might have to do with the referral that I get for my ME chronic fatigue syndrome? I thought it was called Buteyko.
Buteyko, you got it. That's it. Yeah, I would like to do that.
That's about breathing less oxygen.
It is.
And I don't understand how that works with somebody with chronic fatigue that needs oxygen in their more oxygen in their cells.
Breathing more doesn't necessarily provide more oxygen. That's the paradox. Breathing less trains your body to utilize more oxygen while breathing less.
Right.
It's about carbon dioxide management.
So it would train the cells that carry the oxygen around to carry more oxygen.
Yes.
Than maybe a standard amount.
Yep. So people think you need more oxygen, breathe more, breathe deeper, breathe fuller, but that doesn't necessarily provide more oxygen for you. As a matter of fact, especially if you're dealing with any type of chronic condition.
Yeah.
So to treat asthma, chronic fatigue, breathe less, but utilize more oxygen. It's a very, very profound practice.
Because when I was in the emergency ambulance service, many times we would go out to people with panic attacks. And I do remember one young lady, she was maybe about 17, and she went into a massive panic attack. And when we got there, she was in a rough way, and I basically had to get her to focus on me and then calm her breathing down, and we did it with numbers. And she was only allowed to breathe on certain numbers. So it was like, she breathed in at 1 and she breathed out at 3. And eventually we slowed the numbers down, and then she slowed her breathing down.
Right. Yeah. So she breathed less.
Sadly, we went to pack our stuff up and she went into another one. So we worked with her again, and then we stayed with her for half an hour. And we said that if you can stay out of a panic attack for half an hour, we're happy to leave you, but you need to be working with your head to calm you down. And we were trying to get her to go home from the party, and she didn't want to. And her friends were like, I think you should go home or go to hospital. And she'd had a drink or two, and, you know, she didn't want to go to hospital. We respected her wishes, but we were like, you need to follow this. And even her friends were trying to help her with the panic attacks, how we talk. And the second time when she went into a panic attack, instead of her focusing on me, I got her best friend and went, you do what I did and I'll support you, help your friend. And I know from that day onwards that if that young lady had like panic attacks, and I've had them. I had my first panic attack when I think I was 21 in London on an underground tube carriage, and it pulled into Baker Street. No, I couldn't get off the stop before because it was so jam-packed and I was in the middle. And by the time I got to Baker Street, I couldn't feel my hands, my feet, nothing. And I literally fell out the carriage, and a guard on the platform pulled me over to a seat, and he saw immediately what was going on, and he said, you're in a panic attack, and all I could do was nod. And he did, breathing with me and everything.
Nice. Yeah, I've mentioned my own battle with anxiety and panic attacks. And you said something really important a little while ago, that don't think it can't happen to you.
Oh yeah.
So here I was, a 30+ year meditation practitioner, practicing yoga even longer, doing breath work, and I found myself, this is towards the tail end of being a caregiver for my father, suffering major anxiety and panic attacks. And I was unable to recognize it because I thought it can't happen to me, because I teach people how not to have this happen. I teach people how to get through this, so it can happen to me. And then I suffered imposter syndrome. What kind of yogi is having panic attacks and anxiety?
But you know, like Yogi, we're all human beings. We're not robots.
Exactly.
And I said something to a boss. Yeah, I'm a human being. I sometimes will go wrong. I'm not a robot. If you want a robot to stack the shelves, go and employ one.
Right.
And his jaw hit the floor. And I just turned around and I went, have you been well? 100% attendance at work? And he went, no. And what I did was explain to him that I can't be 100% all the time, and then ask him if he could be 100% all the time.
Right.
And with having autism and the traumas that I have, I hate conflict. And you know that from when I was in the hospital, there was quite some heated moments that was out of my control. And it was like, okay, I just want to run away, but I couldn't run away, could I, Yogi? Because I couldn't look after myself, because I wasn't mobile and everything. And you know, like in the 4 months since I left hospital, I should have had physio, I should have had an OT. I haven't had none of that. And you know, like my mobility, my strength has gone from, you know, increased week by week. Yeah, right. It's recognizing. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I feel overwhelmed, I can't cope. What should I go and do? I can do some meditation, I can do some breathing. If I need to, I can go to sleep, I can put some relaxation music on headphones, there's certain things, and you need, it's like you carry these little skills around in a drawstring bag in your pocket. And when you're in a panic attack. You need to think, right, what do I need to take out that bag? I need to take the breathing out. I need to take focus to calm. Yeah, mantras are good.
My one single breath changed everything for me. And this is, in my opinion, the single most important breath that we can all do. And I offered it to you, the Ujjayi breath, the snoring sound. Michael said, thanks for sharing, Yogi. Or I'm sorry, Extreme Fitness said. He also says, I would love for you to share techniques to help others. I would love to learn more about this. Hey, Fitness
Michael,
Junkies.
reach out. Yogi will help you.
Yep.
Is it Michael?
And I have a members channel.
Yes.
Oops, I'm sorry. Extreme Fitness Junkie said that. I have a members channel. So yeah, for $1.99, if you want to join, and I do breathing techniques, I do some tapping, I demonstrated the qigong, I have some yoga stuff, I did some gratitude work, I talk about A Course in Miracles.
It is right. So for many years, I was in a dark place. So a lot's gone on in my life. Yogi knows a snippet of it. I lost my job because I had a car accident. I couldn't work. I couldn't lift. I was in pain. Depression then kicked in. And then I was made to feel guilty for my situation and blamed for my situation when it was a drunk driver. And I've hated my life. And, you know, even the contact with my brother, he's like, boy, have you changed? And he saw me in a dark time 22 years ago. He actually turned up at an A&E. And he was swearing and cussing at me. And now I understand. He had severe mental illness too. And you know what? 2 kids in a family with severe mental illness.
Right.
I know where it came from, the parenting. And my parents aren't around anymore, but I still remember the positive times that I had, that or what I have done in my life. And sometimes I will sit here and I will talk to those that have passed. And the one thing I said to my brother is, I am proud of what I have come through and achieved. I have been left to rot and die, but I have still carried on, and I am still here. I've been left to rot and die by the system on about 5 occasions. And you know what? I'm not my brother's little sister anymore. I'm my brother's strong sister. I'm a warrior. I'm a fighter. And I've got some tough things to face in January. But you know what? It's going to be a rough few months because I've got a lot of trauma dates. But I know one thing. When my birthday comes in April, I'll be celebrating it, and I'll be enjoying my birthday.
No doubt.
Every year for about 20 years, when New Year has come, my brain has said, it's another year of suffering. No, it's going to be another year of thriving, proving those people that have failed to support me, you can't get rid of me. I'm here. And I'm growing. I'm changing. And it feels good. The dark times were so painful. And one day, I'm now 52. And in my 40s, maybe early 40s, I met with my first school teacher that had me for 2 years. We had great discussions for about 3 hours. And do you know what she said? Teresa, please write your story of your life. and I have started it. There are things towards it. And one day it will happen. And I feel blessed for many things to have come into this community with Yogi, to been able to enjoy a Christmas day at my level with autism, with chronic fatigue. I feel blessed to have a roof over my head. It may be temporary. I feel blessed to have decorated the hotel room. I feel blessed for many things, and it's taking gratitude for the things that you have. And even when everything's against you, there's got to be one thing, and you just hold on to that one thing, even if it's somebody in the street smiled and said hello. All right, the little things. They say smiling is contagious. Try it tomorrow when you bump into people. Smile at somebody, and I'll guarantee 7 out of 10 will smile back. The other 3,
I would add something to that.
They may have had a shitty day, but your smile might go into their brain and think, oh, that person smiled at me. That's nice. Right. But I don't feel able to react. But then later on, something might come across and they might feel in a better space, and they might pass that smile on to somebody else. A smile is free. A smile makes other people feel better.
And it changes your physiology.
Yeah.
I would suggest practice smiling even to and for yourself. Even if you're not offering it to someone else, smile, because it makes you feel better.
Yeah, I'm smiling now. I'm pleased. You know that I've, pretty much accomplished the 2 goals that I set out in January. To have a gift from my only family member,
right,
it is huge to me.
Stuart's
and I
here.
actually cried when I read that email when he said, I've sent you something by Amazon. And I cried happy tears. And I shared that with him. And I understand you to grief that we couldn't do a video call, but it will happen hopefully in January.
I'm sure it will.
And you know what? Stronger day by day.
Right. Our friend Stuart is here in the chat.
Is Burpee Reaper in here by any chance? Hi, Stuart.
I have not seen Burpee Reaper today.
Okay. I was just going to say that when you get in contact with me to do this adapted burpee, I'll show you that I'm stronger, mate. It will happen, but I need you to email me. So, right. Blessings, love to all of you in the chat and the community. And I hope that your Christmas is a good one. And if not, next year you focus it on those issues throughout the year and it becomes a better one.
Amen to that.
And it's little steps. You don't need to, you don't need to run a mile. You need to go for a walk in the park to start with. Yeah. Little steps and things are possible. Anyway, much love and blessings. Thank you, Yogi.
Thank you, T.
You've done. And I really appreciate all your support, even though we've had our moments, and you know what I mean. Yeah?
Yep, I do. But you know what?
Right, take care.
Between friends, it means nothing.
Yeah, and it was bad timing as well for both of us, I think. And I think that later on we understood why, didn't we?
Yep.
Right. Happy Christmas to you all.
Thank you, T.
Take care. I'll drop into the chat. Bye.
Bye. Awesome. That was our friend Bumblebee T. Introduced to me by our good friend Walking with Goldie. Sniper says moments make memories, and I absolutely love the smile and be the alchemist, Sniper. Awesome. That was an awesome saying. I'm gonna definitely remember that. I'm gonna write that down later. So we'll wrap things up in about 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes. T says, so I'm over here now. So yeah, if anyone is not a member of the channel and they would like to be, there's different, I think you can do 99, 299, and 499. I highly recommend doing the 99 because...
Is it better like this, or do you want me to fold it over?
Better fold it over. Gives you that dapper, the dapper look. When you have it standing up all the way up like that, it makes me think that you're happy to see me.
I am happy to see you.
Yeah, but I don't want you to be that happy to see me. Just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. A little bit of happiness.
I think you should replay my life from earlier. You're going to be in stitches.
I was in and out for a little bit as I was eating.
You could have came in and said hello.
I did not say hello. I just watched. I wanted to be a silent witness to it. Because it was your live stream. You know what I mean? I wanted Stuart to be in his glory without, you know what I mean? And it was worth it.
I if anybody hasn't seen my live stream from earlier, please go and watch it. Hello, Miss Blipper.
Sniper says that was from Nathan Eric. I owe him all my credits. He's a wise friend, Sniper. That Nathan.
Well, I just tried to put it on my head, B, that's all. So, I got to admit, hey Wendy by the side of Stuart. That's from B.
Hi, B, hon.
So,
hi, Eric.
Hi, Wendy.
There was two issues in my live stream. Always happens. Well, actually, three. There's 3 issues. But I got dealt with.
Good. It's always going to happen on a live stream. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, what goes through people's minds on Christmas Day? That's what I don't get.
Think of it this way. People need something. They need to feel something. They need to feel like they're clever, like they're smart, like they can control something, that they can get a reaction from you. If they get a reaction from you, makes them feel like they are in control. Think about how much hurt someone must be in order to want to do something like that to someone else. I hurt, so therefore I need you to hurt.
I mean, anybody can come on my stream, right, and say absolutely everything they want, right? I don't, within reason, right? Within reason. I don't stand for racism. That's one thing I don't stand for. Listen, Sean, blessings, honestly.
Like T says, awesome some people troll for attention as they're lonely. They're getting energy. Think of them as energetic vampires, which is why the more negative energy you give them, the more they thrive on it, and they want to keep coming back. They literally gain more energy, more strength from that. However, if you open up, if you shrug it off, if you laugh, if you offer them love, kindness, no matter what, they don't know what to do with it. They either leave, they become friends, or they just remain confused. Why is this guy being so nice to me when I'm being such a dick?
I wish I did ask for Squirrel to come up, because honestly, Squirrel would have been awesome.
Like Scroll says, it's vampire energy. Stepper says, Don Yogi, you're good. Well, I got to tell you what, Squirrel Sniper. I'm no Nathan, but few of us are. Nathan's got the good stuff.
I know you did. I know you did, B, and I'm happy that you did.
This is a good talk. It was powerful.
I mean, I'd be on my live stream.
I saw. I was there. Silent support. Sometimes the best support you can give someone is silence. Stepper says that this 4-second delay is making Nathan a copycat.
Who's Nathan?
You know Nathan. You've talked to Nathan before.
The only Nathan I spoke to was Squirrel.
We have secret identities for a reason. You realize my first name isn't actually Yogi, right? I wasn't born, and my parents didn't look at me and say, "Hey, let's name him Yogi."
Yeah, but we know who your name is.
And you know, your parents didn't actually name you the Fish Whisperer.
No, but my first name's Stuart.
Right.
Your first name's Eric because it says Eric McCarthy, 65.
Yep.
At AOL.
Miss Pippa says it was one and the same.
So there's only a 4-second delay between a Nathan and a Squirrel. I would have loved to have Squirrel. I would have loved to have Squirrel up on my live stream. It would have been nice.
I've called on Squirrel Sniper the moderator extraordinaire. He's a especially good moderator for me because he knows pretty much exactly what I want in my live stream.
I'm beginning to learn what you're wanting.
Duncan Walsh Fitness Motivation is here. Happy Christmas, Eric. Happy Christmas, Duncan. How are you, my friend? I mentioned Duncan the other day. If you recall, Stuart, I said to you, Duncan is a year younger than me, and is in absolute phenomenal shape. He's the one who hit 100. What was the number? What was your last number, Duncan? 143 Navy SEALs in 20 minutes. What was it? 330 some 6-count burpees in 20 minutes. And then he goes on to do extra leg workouts right afterwards. Are you subscribed to Duncan?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
yeah.
Duncan, our friend Stuart has now fully immersed himself in the fitness community.
Mm-hmm. I might not look it, but I might not look it yet, but I have done stuff with Jace. Even Jace came to my live stream. He was like, "Right, come on in, turn 10 burpees." I was like, "No, I'm stuffed from tea."
Duncan says, "Fantastic." Remember the last part of his title, fitness motivation.
I ended it.
So, Stuart, I have a warning for you about Duncan. Now that you're on the fitness journey, Duncan might show up on one of your live streams, and if he ever says, "So, Stuart, have you ever considered?" As soon as you hear Duncan say, "Have you ever considered?" end the live stream immediately. Pretend that there's technical difficulties. You're breaking up, Stuart. I can't hear you. And then just press the button and end it and run quickly, far away. My advice for you.
Can I ask why?
because he's only going to offer something that brings you an immense amount of pain and suffering, like intervals, as many as you can get in a short amount of time, and then do something else for a short amount of time. T says, Yogi, I know what you mean. She has witnessed this. Stuart says, or Duncan says, Stuart, I have a 28-day program you might be interested in. There you go. Sniper says, can I advise eject, eject, eject? That's what you got to do. If Duncan comes into your live stream and says, Stuart, have you ever considered take the mantra that Sniper just gave you and just eject, 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 and then run from the room really quick. Or you can do what they did in the Simpsons when the guy, I forget who it was, called up an imaginary Olive Garden coupon and said, my Olive Garden coupon expires, and he ran out of the room. He's done it to Yogi numerous times. He has. The thing is, they always work. They're always effective, but they always suck every single time. Grab your heels and run. Run away. Oh, Mr. Innocent. I'm only thinking of you to improve your life.
I've got Jace, Duncan, but thank you. Much appreciated, gracias, but I'll stick with Jace.
T says, Duncan, we love you. Hey, I'll tell you.
Jace has been really, really nice with me. I mean, I'm not going to go full on Rocky at the moment.
Right.
I'm not doing that at the moment. That'd kill me. But that's what I'm looking to get to.
So Duncan did say, I was only thinking of you to improve your life. I can tell you right now that the reason I have a members channel is because of Duncan and Eric LaPointe. They convinced me to do it. They kept bringing it up, and they kept saying, this is what you should do. They made a logic. They laid it out logically. Those are the two guys that really helped. And actually, Duncan's been a huge help with my channel.
Since Duncan's saying, like, have you all had a nice day? Oh, I thought you left. Have you had a nice day? Yes, I have.
Me too, Duncan.
I thought he was leaving. I was going to ask you nicely, what's his 28-day program? But unfortunately, I read the message wrong.
What's that?
I thought you said, you all have a nice day, and he's going to, like, leave.
You should check it out. You should check it out anyway, just to see what it is. T says, she wants me to read this out loud. I'm so proud of you working out with Jace to change your life and future. Well done. Hope Wendy is proud too. But you need to find that acknowledgement of your achievement. Eric just squeezed a new PB for the Seals. What is the new? Just beaten 143. So you just beaten 143. So 145. Have you ever heard of the Busy Dad?
Hmm?
Have you ever heard of the Busy Dad? He is one of the first people to get me doing burpees. Duncan says 143. He offers, it's a 20-minute, 4 days a week, however you want to do it, no more than 80 hours a week, 20 minutes of seals, 20 minutes of 6-count burpees. And he has like graduation programs, and he'll send you a shirt. You can buy a shirt, like each level, different color shirt. Duncan is shooting for 150 seals. And what is it? 150 seals? And how many 6-counts? T says, Duncan, yes, I've had a nice day. Not my ideal, but better than the last 10 years. I'm blessed. Absolutely.
Squirrel. 3 days.
Wow. That was a big splinter.
Was it a tree that was growing in there?
Could be. Duncan says 325 Six Scouts. I have done that. 325 in 20 minutes.
So what's 6 counts?
It's, a burpee. The 1 pump burpees. So you see Reaper do all the time.
I mean, I will be honest. I'm looking forward to this, but I mean, is that a map in background? No. They're YouTube channels. Both of them are my flags of where I'm from and where I've been brought up and where I was born. I'm
Hey,
Scottish.
Sniper, did you save the splinter? Miss Flipper says, "Yay, good ridden splinter." Absolutely. T says, "Duncan,
It
awesome
was
work."
over 5 mil. So 5 mil length. 5 mil length. 5 mil width. James Christ.
So what's the number now for the seals, Duncan? It was 143. Man, it's so hard to get those extra reps in 20 minutes. I spent 2 years shooting for to get my numbers up. I had to put it aside though.
Here's the thing for you. I've watched your channel long enough, right?
Yeah,
To understand
150.
something.
Hey, medic.
Merry Christmas, medic.
Duncan says I'll have to watch the next video. So stay tuned for the PR. When's the next video come out, Duncan? So what are you saying? You watched my channel?
Yeah, well, watch your channel long enough to understand something. What would be your go-to thing about like you've done? Like kettlebells, burpees, running, or would you have gone down the route of weightlifting?
Well, I've done all of it. You know, I trained for bodybuilding, I trained for powerlifting, I trained for Olympic lifting, kettlebell sport, body weight, ultra running. It wouldn't be running by itself. I like running, but it wouldn't be running by itself. If I had to pick one thing and one thing only, it would either be the yoga asanas, which keep me strong, keep me fit, keep me mobile, keep me injury free. Or I mentioned this before, walking with weights, the heavy hands. Absolutely amazing. If I just had an easy fitness program, it would be walking with weights and the yoga asanas. Will give you everything that you need. Now, would it make you super strong? Nope, but we're not talking about super strong. Would it make you big? Nope, but we're not talking about being big. Hey, Marie.
Either hi Mary. Either medic has shrunk for Christmas, or he is somewhere. Well, funny enough, you should see that, medic. If you're in Finland, my sister is in Norway at the moment. No word of a lie. She spent her first Christmas in Norway. Hey,
Duncan
Zoe,
says,
welcome.
Duncan said, actually, the one after next video, the very next one is leg session. Have you seen Duncan's abs?
I'm seeing the photos. Well, his profile picture. It's on YouTube.
Which one is? Oh, yep, that's the one. Crazy.
Zeruto is Zoe, Eric, if you're or Yogi, if you're wondering.
Gotcha. She says, "How
She
is everyone?"
is. He's from Boxcar Jerry's life. He's in New Jersey.
Gotcha. She says, "Hi,
Merry
Yogi.
Christmas,
Hello, my
Yogi.
friend. Thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated." We're going to end the live stream in about 5 minutes or so. A little late for me. Skit says, "That's okay, T. There whenever you want to get the poems done and to talk." Duncan says, "How's your kettlebell target going?" It's going pretty well. I'm using the weight that I need to be using for the majority of my sessions, but it's going to take me a while to get those reps, to build those reps back up. It's 3 p.m. in California, Yogi. It is almost 7 here.
By the way, question.
Yep.
Did Mocha like her gift?
She loved it. She's like me. She doesn't give big reactions. She doesn't get all. And she got. I gave her the drum. I had a stone bracelet that I gave her as well. I gave her one of Michael's spoons. Told her where it was from. And what else? Something else. I don't remember what it was.
Medic,
Oh,
you've got an awesome channel. You really do.
Nice, Medic. Way to go.
You know something? I wish Medic would send me an email.
Ask him.
I'd like to talk to him off of YouTube.
She didn't have a whole lot of time, T. So she didn't play the drum. Hopefully she's playing it tonight. Typer says, "I see you swing some clubs, Zaruto." Skid says, "Thanks for the stream, Eric. And just want to thank you for being you, brother. You inspire and bring out much light to us. Much love, my friend." Thank you so much, Skits. I appreciate you saying that.
Well, Duncan, my mum and dad decided to go to my auntie and uncle's house. So that's like my dad's brother-in-law. So it's basically my dad's sisters. He went there. Both of them went there for Christmas. I stayed here with Wendy. Had Christmas with Wendy. Had Christmas with YouTubers. Yogi being second one to the first one. Yogi was the first one to do. You were the first one I visited. Then I did my own live stream. And then had some panel people come up. B was there. And then I decided just to basically end the day with Yogi.
Skid says, "P.S. Sue's all right too." Joking, Stuart. Same goes for you, brother. You're awesome.
I tell you something.
Echo Skits.
I tell you something. That phone call I had with Sean was awesome.
Nice.
I knew that he's feeling a bit anxious. I'm going to try and calm his nerves.
Medic hopes to be in Edinburgh for New Year's Eve if he can get a flight. I hope you get a flight.
Edinburgh.
What did I say?
Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Edinburgh.
I Americanized it for you guys.
Yeah, you did. You completely slaughtered it.
No, I Americanized it. There's a difference.
Edinburgh. That's like me going. That's like me saying, "Oh, there's Johannesburg. There's Johannesburg," but then calling it Joburg.
Marie says Stuart is now Santa. Skid says, "Thanks, brother. Stuart, brother. Much love to you, my friend. Medic says, no, you bastardize it.
You actually said that. You actually said that, Yogi. I didn't. I thought that you would never read that out.
I prefer the Americanized. You guys invented the whole of Scotland. They'll get over it. They'll get over it. I've done my share for Scotland. I entertained Stuart the Fish Whisperer. That's, as far as I'm concerned, Scotland owes me.
What does Scotland owe you?
Scotland owes me.
What does Scotland owe you?
They need to think of something. They need to allow me to say Edinburgh. That's what they owe me.
Edinburgh.
And Glasgow. And Glasgow.
You're saying Glasgow. It's Glasgow.
Miss Pippa says, I'm good with bastardized. T says, Medic, he did, didn't he? Medic says, just watch out for an angry Scot in a kilt with a white face. Do you have a kilt?
Got two of them.
Special occasions? I had some friends that had ran ultras in kilts. So that was actually, it actually makes sense because one of the biggest things people suffer from is in ultras rashes. In the, how do I say it delicately? The undercarriage.
I'll just say it, droppage.
Yes. And running in a kilt prevents that. You get just enough support where you need it, but you're free where you need to be as well. Miss Pippa says, which clan?
I can go with 3 tartans. The tartan I've got is the Royal Stuart tartan, which is the red one. I could have went down the other Stuart tartan that was like a greyish colour with yellow. Don't really like that. I can have the Smith tartan after names of a family, and I can go down the McDonald tartan, which is also distant relatives of the clan.
Nice.
So Clan Smith should have been my first tartan that I chose. It didn't. Because if my mum and dad split up, theoretically, I can turn my name to Stuart Angus Stewart. Stewart. Same spelling as my first name, as well as my last name. So I just basically I took the Royal Stuart tartan.
Marie wants to know where her Christmas presents are. Sampa says, is it 2 or just reversible? McDonald tartan. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. It says, much love to everyone of you all in chat. You're all inspirational individuals. Thank you. Good night. Sleep well. Tomorrow is a new opportunity to create, to smile, to heal, grow, and love, and learn. Thank you, Skits.
Wait a minute, though. Just, Mary, whatever happened to your Christmas presents had nothing to do with me. I swear down, it must have been some elf that I employed to deliver to you personally. So I will find that elf and I will punish him. Isn't that right, Yogi?
Definitely. All right, guys.
I gotta wrap it up. I'm looking at you, Yogi. I'm looking at you.
I ain't no one's elf. Marie says, Stuart, your elf took my presents.
No, my elf was meant to deliver your presents. Didn't take them.
Medic says, Nothing large under my kilt. Sniper
No, I'd
says,
rather. To be honest, if I got a chance, I would rather wear I would rather I'd rather wear a kilt. In all fairness, it's comfier. It's just a lot better. Yogi,
taken care
thank
of.
you. Thank you.
You're welcome, Zoe.
Zoe's actually a pretty decent channel. And she's young, but her head is screwed on properly.
All right. I got to wrap things up, though. I need to get some sleep.
Yeah. I
I
need
will
to start
see.
having a little bit more food.
I'll see everyone tomorrow. I'll be live regular times, 5 a.m.
10 a.m. across the pond.
So it works. He says, Skits, want a quick chat now. So I hope you guys get a chance to talk. Medic says, my wife doesn't mind me wearing a kilt, but she draws a line at the stockings and suspenders. I'm glad that she has a line.
Yogi?
Yep.
There is no line.
There's
There's
no
an
what?
imaginary line that doesn't exist in Medic's marriage with his wife. There is no line.
I don't know. I think someone needs to draw a hard line with Medic. And I think
There isn't. There isn't. I mean, as you said, back up in chat, and I cannot believe you actually said that out loud.
So he says, subscribe to you, Squirrel. Nice. Hey, if you go all the way up, we have two friends that really really need to get some subscribers. And that is Bodyweight Fitness and Extreme Fitness Junkies.
Got both of them.
Medic is too unruly. All right, so I'm going to shut things down. I will see everyone tomorrow. Come on by and hang out if you got nothing better to do.
Have a wonderful Christmas.
Yep, you too. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Well, it's Boxing Day here now.
Yep. Enjoy. Take care of your boxes. If you look at my Facebook page and the like about section, about me, you will find exactly how I feel about boxes.
Pardon them.
Huh? Nope. Good luck. It's been there from day one.
What's next? What? What do you want me to start ants for? Is there something wrong with Squirrel?
No, but I know exactly what he means. It is time to.
I've got no idea what he means.
It's a traditional good night. Snorting ants. There's two ways to end a live. Another great live, Yogi, and it's time to snort some ants.
Blessings.
Yep. Hi, Daisy. Merry Christmas, my friend.
Merry Christmas. We're just leaving.
Yeah,
we're
just shutting things down, Daisy. I hope you had a wonderful day.
Oh, thank you,
says,
Daisy.
Love the hat.
Yeah, I was going to have hashtag. I want to try and do hashtags next year. I've got hashtag Ladyfish to put on a Santa hat now.
Cool. Daisy, I hope to see you tomorrow. And with that, I'm definitely going to shut things down. Past my bedtime. Namaste, my friend. Take care, my friends. I'll see everyone tomorrow.
See you there, family. Peace.